Hello, farmers, and welcome to another episode of the harvest season. My name is Al.
And my name is Codey.
And we're here today to talk about cottagecore games. A woo!
Oh, woo! Ow, ow, ow!
We are going to talk today about the Wholesome Snack. We have literally just finished watching the Wholesome Snack together. I live streamed us talking about it. I have no idea if it was any interesting to anyone who watched it. I'm sure we'll find out at some point, but we did have a few people, mostly from the Slack, who were here watching and listening and commenting, and I had fun.
Yeah, I think it's always fun to live stream these things because then you basically are getting feedback from your friends like in real time versus me having to rush to Slack to get people's opinions about something that I'm excited about. I was able to, in the real, show people the game I was freaked out about. Let me see if you put it on here. Yes, you did.
I did.
Okay.
Of course I did.
I'm not going to talk about it. I need to go through all this news. We're going to do the new. I'm doing the news as we're doing it.
I mean, most people do that. Most people don't do what you do.
I normally go through all the news before we record. I did not.
But Codey is the only person who does that, I think. That's not true. Micah does it. Micah goes and opens up a tab for every single thing in the news.
Yep. So I like to put my comments in there. I like to look at the material beforehand and put my comments in there because there's a stress of I need to be interesting. And if I've at least looked it up so that there's not me on the fly trying to panic figure out what to say, it just reduces some of the stress. It's autism.
No, I get that. I'm all I'm saying is most other people don't do it. I'm not saying you're not allowed to. I just find it funny. That's all.
Me.
All right. So we're gonna go through the stuff from the Wholesome Snack that there is to talk about.
The Wholesome Snack. Oh my God. My brain took that to a non-wholesome place.
I don't know what to say. The Wholesome Snack. No,
there you go.
Sake. We will.
Episode title.
We will be going through. Oh dear. We will be going through the stuff from the Wholesome Snack. We have some other news to cover as well. But first of all, Codey, what have you been up to?
I have been doing much. Let me actually look. I feel like I haven't been on in a hot minute.
Oh,
because I went to, in November, I was gone for multiple weeks at a conference in Oregon, 2 conferences, and then I got to see my family, and then I came back, and then it was PAX Unplugged weekend in Philly, which was nuts, and I got to see Aislinn. It was lovely, and some of our other friends, and we got to play board games together. And then I came back, and ever since then, I've just been kind of slamming my PhD, trying to get everything done and squared away. And then when I need my brain turn off time, I've been playing board games with my roommates. Also, for Thanksgiving this year, we don't really go anywhere. And we have some other friends who don't go anywhere for Thanksgiving, but they go places for the other holidays. So we just had a Friendsgiving. We just invited a bunch of people over, and one of our friends drove up. He's a few hours away, but he drove up and stayed with us for the whole weekend. And so we just played board games that whole weekend. It was just kind of an open invite of anyone can come and play board games. And we all ate all of the Thanksgiving food. It was lovely.
What board games did you play?
Oh man, what did we not play? We played Ark Nova. We played Slay the Spire board game, which Jeff made a horrible mistake in giving me access to his Amex account, and I now have an Amex card.
Oh dear.
I spent so much money at that convention, but at PAX U, but it was all money that I was like, should we get this? And he said yes. And then he'd be like, wait, why is this $180? And I'm like, I asked if we should get it, and you said yes. Because that's how much Slay the Spire Collector's Edition costs, and that's all they had. But it's a super fun game. If you've ever played the normal regular Slay the Spire, it's that, but instead of, you can play it anywhere from 1 to 4 players, and it's co-op. So instead of playing 4 people and trying to beat each other or whatever. Like you're working together and trying to use each other's skills to like slay the spire. And now we're doing that as a campaign. So every week one of our friends comes over and we all are trying to slay that spire. Next time we play, it's going to be starting Act 3. Very interesting. We also played a game called Insectarium.
Not heard of that.
We played March of the Ants. We played Splendor. We played Pax Pamir, Red Dragon Inn.
This is a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm missing at least. I'm missing at least like 3. We played. It was basically like 4 days.
Okay.
It was like Thursday, Friday,
I was,
Saturday, Sunday.
I was assuming this was like one day, and I'm like, that's a lot of games for one day. But okay, that makes more sense.
No, it was many days.
Fair enough.
Oh, we also got Life. So at PAX Unplugged, we played like the old version of the Life board game. Have you ever played Life, Al?
I don't. Is that the game of life, or is it a different?
Yes, the game of life.
Yeah, I've played the game of life.
So we played the original one at PAX U, and then my friend Kaylee and I, we really like how in the newer ones you get to choose which house you have instead of it just being like, buy a house, give the bank $20,000, whatever. So then she went and bought the most modern version, and so we were playing that. It was very fun. Our friend Jack ended up with like 8 kids. It was nuts.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I played a lot of that, and then other than that, I've been playing House Flipper on Xbox. Got very into that. I want to play the second one, but I'm finishing the first one, and then I've just caught the Slay the Spire bug again, so I've just been playing that as well, on top of trying to finish a PhD and apply for jobs.
So just a few things then.
Yeah, I've applied for multiple jobs that could take me anywhere across the country.
Are you going to get a break over Christmas?
No.
Sad.
It's possible that I might, well, it would be quote unquote a break, but it wouldn't really be a break this upcoming weekend, because Jeff's company holiday party, instead of just being like, they usually pay for everyone to go to like a Brazilian steakhouse or whatever, and they just like get whatever you want. Yeah. But this year they rented a beach house in Miami, so we're just going there, and then they've like booked us massages and Topgolf and like cooks to come to the house, and jet skis and an Everglades tour and yoga. They booked a lot of stuff, so that's kind of a break. But like on the way there, I'm gonna be like on the plane, I'm just gonna be writing, and then any moment that I have, I'll probably be writing. Like when I went to Hawaii with Jeff, we basically just it was just me doing work but in a different location.
Yeah, I mean,
and I feel like that's going to happen again.
Sometimes that can be refreshing. I find that like quite often we'll go to the Isle of Man and I'll still be working, but it's the school holidays, so I'm the only one working. But I find that refreshing, because it's like, hey, I'm in a nice place. I'm in a place that's not my normal place. I like being here. So.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm going to hush now. That was a lot. What about you, Al? What are you up to?
Well, so I'm in that awkward period where I have recorded an episode that's coming out in 3 weeks, and so trying to remember what I said then and not just repeat myself. But I've been playing Snacko. Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about that too much because I might be talking about it soon. So I don't want to talk about that much. But I am playing it. I'm playing it on my Xbox Ally. I was using the kind of the default Windows, and it was fine, but I get really annoyed by a bunch of it. So I'm now using SteamOS for it. But I've got it set up so I can have Windows and SteamOS, so I can boot into Windows if I want to do Game Pass stuff. But Snacko I just have on Steam, so I'm just going to use Steam. And it's still a much better device than the Steam Deck in terms of like it's more powerful, and I prefer the ergonomics to it. But yeah, I just wish it was Steam. SteamOS is just so much better, like on so many levels. The sleep mode on Windows, it's just terrible. Like if you just press the power button to turn off the screen, it uses so much battery power. It's basically running everything. It doesn't put anything to sleep, and the screen will like flash on and then go off 10 seconds later, and then like a minute later the screen will flash on again. Like, I'm not even sure what the power button does in that situation. It's like it just locks the computer, but everything is still running, so it like tears away your battery. And then if you put it to sleep, it then takes ages to wake up. Whereas I've now got it set to SteamOS, and it's just like a Steam Deck would be. You press the power button and it's like using barely any battery, and just as you would expect. It's just SteamOS does what you expect it to do, and Windows goes some stuff. I feel like their problem is that they're trying to just go, we want everything, we want it to be Windows, and so we're going to build Windows differently, but because it's all fundamentally still the same thing, it still has all the disadvantage of Windows, and so its power management is terrible, and all of that is not fun. And like, I don't know if it's possible to like not have a password on the lock screen, for example, so every time you come to open up to play your game again, which you put down and you press the power button because you've gone to the toilet and you don't want it sitting there with the screen on the whole time. You come back, you press the power button, and you have to type in your password again to get in. It's not great.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's
Jeff
lots
also
of things.
really likes the Steam Deck. He got one and basically has just been using it to replay Silksong again. And he said it's just so much faster than Switch, and it feels better in the hand.
Yeah. So that's probably all I want to talk about just now, because I've talked about a lot in the Game of the Year episode, and that's coming out in 3 weeks. So you'll learn more about Snacko then, and also maybe next week. That's what we've been up to.
Oh, woo!
All right, so we have some pieces of news that were before the Wholesome Snack that we're going to go through first. So, first up, Little Rocket Lab. They have... So I think did we already know about the Switch version? I can't remember. There is a Switch version and now a Switch 2 version coming out. They come out tomorrow as we're recording, so they will be out now. If you're listening to this, unless you're currently in the chat listening to this, because we are apparently live streaming this one. As far as I can tell, the only difference between the Switch and the Switch 2 version is the Switch 2 version can run at 120 frames per second, which is madness.
It's also 0.4 gigs more file size.
Wow. So the upgrade is free, so good if that's all you're getting is 120 frames per second, which feels unnecessarily large, right? 60 frames per second, sure, I get that. 120 is madness, but I'm sure there'll be somebody who'll be like, no, I need those extra 60 frames per second. But yeah, so that should be out now.
Speaking of frames per second.
Yes. Okay, so this one's interesting. So Star Sand Island have announced they're also releasing a Switch 2 version. It's all coming. It's all coming to Switch 2 now. So we already knew their Switch version was coming. I don't believe we have an exact release date for them, and don't know whether it's coming out at the same time as Steam, but it is coming in 2020. Is early 2026 is what they said?
Yeah.
Early 2026.
The nebulous early 2026.
I guess we'll find out. I think we do officially have a date for on Steam as the 1st of February, apparently. I don't know if that's still the case. Let me check the Steam page. No, that is now saying Q1 2026. So maybe it's not 1st of...
This is nuts.
So the Switch 2 version... will have a higher performance, but what they're adding two different performance modes. Either quality mode, which targets 45 frames per second at 1080, and performance mode that delivers 60 frames per second also at 1080. So basically it's like, do you want 45 frames per second or 60? And you just like choose, because like most of the time when they have two different modes of performance, it's like this is the one that has the higher resolution, this one is the one that has the higher frame rate, whereas this is like no, they have the same resolution, it's just one is better. I guess maybe that's if you want to preserve battery life, you go for the quality mode. I don't know why they're calling it quality mode when it's the same resolution.
Yeah. That to me, so like my gut when I saw quality mode was like, here's the one that has the good quality, like you can play it better versus the prettier mode.
Yes, but that's not what it is at all.
No, and so like that's the thing, is like that's where my brain went. So I don't know if I don't like, what would be the point? I guess maybe quality mode, maybe it just drains your battery less or something.
I think that's the only thing I can think of.
That's like...
The other thing I can think of is that it was a mistake, and actually it's different because the YouTube video that they uploaded with this information is gone now. They've deleted it. So was the video wrong, and they need to fix it and re-upload it. But then this was a week ago, and the video's not back up. So I don't know what's happening. Very weird. There's also no information on whether the upgrade costs money, and it adds mouse mode and game chat as well. And I think that's all we know so far.
But it says you can check out the reveal trailer below. Video unavailable.
Amazing.
Yep.
Next, we have a delay. It's been a while since we've had a delay, and hopefully won't be the last this year, because I still have 4 games listed as coming out this year. But Overthrown have announced that their 1.0 is delayed till next year. They say, first off, we'd like to thank everyone for your continued patience and support for Overthrown. While we had initially hoped to release 1.0 this month, after careful consideration, the team feels it is necessary to move the launch to next year. Our biggest priority is ensuring the game is in its absolute best shape for you all, and this additional time is necessary to accomplish that goal and deliver the best player experience. We aim to release into 1.0 with the airship update as soon as we can. I enjoy that. It's like just the boilerplate, like, oh, we need more time. Thanks.
And let's go to the comments. Oh Lord, she loading. Oh, something went wrong.
Did you break Steam?
I did, I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's proper broken. I got it.
Can
as well.
you? Does it do anything for you?
Experiencing downtime.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Steam is down for routine maintenance every Tuesday. Weird.
There you go. I found it. Take your time. Looking forward to it. That's perfectly fine. Thanks for the update. Much rather it be delayed than released when not ready. Yeah, see, this is all positive. You mentioned this in the most recent pod too, that like you can delay as long as you're transparent about why.
I think up to a point.
Oh wait, someone just responded bad.
Up to a point. I think after like 2 or 3 delays, people start to get annoyed at that. I do think it's good they've not announced another time. They've just said as soon as possible. I do think that's probably the best way to go about things. But yeah, after a few delays, people start to, as you can see, they start to be like, not great.
Some people are also saying that the devs seem to be working on another title on the sidelines, so they're not even really focused on this game.
That, I feel like, you don't know how they're working in, it's not like, it's very common for a lot, teams that are expanding to expand by adding new people on a different project rather than adding to your existing team, because adding to your existing team doesn't necessarily speed anything up, because they have to get onboarded, they have to figure out what it's like, they have to learn your processes and your tools. So adding people to your team doesn't necessarily speed that up, but adding them to a new project allows you to get that started while you're finishing off an existing game. So I feel like that's a bit unfair assuming that, but
yeah,
I get why people get frustrated with that, but also I feel like that's common knowledge nowadays that that's how these things work, right?
Yeah, I think so. It should be.
All right. Next, we have Luma Island have released their winter update. So this includes Christmas decorations. It includes a limited time Luma egg. Now, that doesn't sound great to me. Like you have to get it before the middle of January. And it sounds like it's Rudolph, because it says here's a hint, it's got a red nose. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of games doing this recently, which is where for a certain period of time you can do something in game.
It's the FOMO.
Yeah.
It keeps you engaged, keeps you chiming in.
Exactly. Not a fan of that.
But
then I also don't really play Luma Island, so
some of the bug fixes are fun. So they also did the Lumas will now gather resources for you. You can turn, I do like this. You can toggle grass and plant growth on or off your farm. I wish that like Animal Crossing did that. Like, stop. I don't want the flowers growing anymore or whatever. Because I've curated my little garden. Like, let it just stay the way it is, but it won't.
Well, they just want you to be logging in every single day.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Come on, Animal Crossing. We know what it is. I log in the spring. I start playing. I get excited. And then by a month later, I'm not playing anymore. And then suddenly I try and check in late fall and I realize I missed so much. And then I just freak out.
Classic.
Lumas will also gather resources for you if you place them in their nests. So there are water Lumas, earth Lumas, nature Lumas, mining, and lost Lumas. They dig up loot from threats. I don't know. Assuming.
I don't know. I don't know if I got that far into Luma Island to.
Yeah, it must be something in the game. I do love the first bug fix. Performance now remains stable during long play sessions instead of slowly degrading over time.
Classic. That's one way of saying we fixed a memory leak.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's if any of these other ones are. Oh yeah. Dogs should no longer stand frozen on that one strangely fascinating spot in town.
All right. Next we have the Coral Island 1.2b update. That is out now. So there's quite a lot in this. So first up, they have the Haunted House. Is a new mini game. It's a partner only activity. So you have to have a romanceable NPC that you've already hung out with. And Ling's mansion becomes a haunted house during the Spooky Festival. Mm-hmm. There's a tattoo shop, which I feel like I've not really seen in a farming game before, being able to get tattoos.
Yeah, so this character, Rizey, she's been in the game, and she's clearly a tattoo artist, but you couldn't get anything. So I'm excited that this is finally there.
Yeah, she's one of the mare people. Mm-hmm. Also, they've added some more stuff to NPCs. So romanceable NPCs that you're dating can now initiate a hug with you. If you're married, they can also kiss you. And there's some more dynamic dialogue. So they're slowly trying to add more stuff to make it seem like your spouse is not just a husk of a human being.
Mm-hmm. Though they do have it where your person leaves the house now.
Was that in the 1.2 update?
That was before, like in one of the original ones. Yeah, I think you actually mentioned it in a podcast recently, and I was like, no, they changed it because like I'm married to the hot museum guy, and he will go to work, right. And like he leaves the house, which is great.
I haven't played it in a while, so there's another new hangout. You can watch a film together. There's also arcade mini games. There's a dance dash, mining mania, galaxy invaders, and mice survivors.
Oh my god, Mice Survivors just locked a freaking hidden core memory. Rodents Revenge. I gotta play it now that okay. Listeners, if you've ever played Rodents Revenge, hit me up because I used to play the crap out of Rodents Revenge.
Fair enough. Also, there's some stuff about rice growing, but I don't care about that. Pets now have a 20% chance to bring you gifts.
Oh.
And if you have two or more of the same type of pet, they'll actually play together. Oh, I forgot that you could now get multiple pets, because you remember the first time we talked about it, I bought a bunch of pet beds and then found out you could only get one pet. So
yeah,
that's fun.
Wait, Spiker Dew gave a hardwood. He brought you a stick.
Classic. They've also added an end of season recap screen, so that's cool. You can just see what you've gotten throughout the whole season, kind of like the end of day screen that you get as well. I like that.
There's just other stuff like points of interest. You can like look at pictures, new clothing options, new things for your decor. It really like makes the world feel lived in. They also improved the UI of fishing.
I missed that. Where was that?
Gotta keep scrolling.
Oh, man. Yes, improved fishing. I got to the point where it talked about clothing and decor and went, oh, okay, fine, we're done then. And then noticed there was other things as well. Okay.
Combat animations are now smoother. There's hit feedback, so there's a tactile, like you clearly hit something. A lot of these UI issues that they're talking about, I'm wondering if this has all happened on Xbox as well.
I suspect so.
Because yeah. Okay, improved ranching, improved solar orb.
I mean, basically everything.
Wait a
improved,
minute.
Right?
Improved NPC sleeping.
Oh, NPCs now sleep with their blankets pulled up. It looks. Of course, they slept on top of the bed, didn't they?
I don't know. So to be fair, last night I slept on top of the bed too. Jeff was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm really warm. Leave me alone." I'm just still scrolling to the bottom. Ooh, colorblind mode, new setting for that. That's great. Also bug fixes. Sweet.
Nice. All right. That's out now. Next we have the Slime Rancher 2 1.1.0 update. It is out now, and they say it adds toys, trimmings, and tune-ups. So there's toys for your slimes. There are a bunch of gadgets for customization and decoration, stuff like that, and a bunch of quality of life upgrades as well. They also have added shadow pots. Players can now find shadow pots throughout the grey labyrinth, break them open to reveal a host of shadow slimes inside, or maybe get creative and take them to a different location to maximise your earnings. I've no idea what that last bit means. Maybe if I'd played the game.
Everyone knows that we need that quality of life update of adding feather particles when chickens are eaten. I want feathers to rain from the heavens and
that's terrible.
Consume a chicken.
And the final pre-Wholesome Snack news update is Disney Dreamlight Valley have released their The Winter Ball update. And this adds Cinderella. That's basically it. A familiar glass slipper will lead you to discover where the magical princess from Disney's Cinderella has been all this time.
Okay.
Plus, there was this new
the horses
multiplayer thing as well. Dream teams. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I care. I'm really struggling to care about Disney Dreamlight Valley now. It's like it feels like every week they have a new update, and it's like here's another character and nothing else.
Yeah, like that's their whole shtick, right?
Yeah.
Like they will always have things to add to it. Or if they don't have new characters, they'll be like, oh, now you can get Tiana wearing Cinderella's dress. Like, you know.
Yeah, I just like, it's too much. I can't. It's like, it has to be your only game or you'll never keep up with it all.
Yep.
That's the voice of someone who has given up trying to keep up.
No notes.
All right. That's the news. Kind of. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about the Wholesome Snack. There were a few things in the Wholesome Snack. I think it was about half an hour long, the Wholesome Snack.
Yep, and we watched it live.
Yeah, it was about half an hour long, and yeah, we watched it live. We streamed. We had I think about four people chatting in the chat as well. Most of whom have left. There are apparently 2 people left, but I don't know if they're actively listening because they're not sending any messages in the chat. But maybe that's because we said we were going to ignore that. But yeah, we were watching it. So it was about half an hour, and there were about 5 things that I felt were related to us that we're going to chat about. First up, we finally got some footage of Wild Society, the follow-up to Wildflowers. And I guess I'm going to need to wait for Kevin's reaction to that.
Yep. I imagine that he's going to love it. It looked really good.
I know it's you're running a B&B, aren't you? Or you're running some sort of place. I don't know. I can't remember if there's some story around why you're doing it, but
so it's like a bed and breakfast that for witches that your grandma used to own or something like that.
Yeah.
And so you're building it up, you're decorating it. The decorating looks really satisfying, gives me house flipper vibes.
Yeah, and
hosting tea parties, hosting seances.
they showed some of the decorating the rooms as well. So it looks fine. I think if you like that sort of thing, you're gonna have a lot here. It looks very much like it's just Wildflowers, but with a different kind of core loop of the B&B rather than farming, and then continuing on with some more story in that world. So I'm sure I'm sure Kevin will love it.
And main character, who is a woman, has a lady friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's like the previous one in your choosing who to romance, like. But yeah, it did very clearly show them
dancing together.
Yes, dancing together. So more lesbian witches.
Woo!
We also got the news that Wildflowers, the first game in the series, is coming to Xbox and PlayStation. It's already on Switch, isn't it? I think I played it on Switch.
Probs?
Yes, it is already on Switch. No, I did not play it on Switch. I didn't play it on Steam either. I played this game, though. What did I play it on if I didn't play it on either Switch or Steam? Is it just that I'm not logged in here? No, I am logged in.
Is it on your other Switch?
No, it's more... I went onto the eShop and it says buy.
The Switch that got nuked?
No. I can't remember where I played it. It must have been on Switch and it's just thinking that I don't own it on the web for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so if you were waiting for that game to come to Xbox or PlayStation, now is your... Well, not now is your time. Did they announce when that was? Let's have
I think it said it was available now.
Is it available now? Nice. Yep, available now. Nice. Cool. Next, we have Spirit Crossing. So this describes itself as a beautiful cooperative life sim about building friendships and community. Now, this was the Netflix one, wasn't it? So this is a Netflix game. You don't need Netflix for it on Steam, but you do on mobile. It was... let's see, we've got another blurb. Befriend bears, aid lost spirits, ride Fluffalo, and build a thriving village with other players in this multiplayer life sim from the creators of Cozy Grove. Oh, it's Cozy Grove, people. Find endless opportunities to express yourself, make new friends, and enjoy a social experience like any other. So is this a fully online game?
I'm assuming so, given that you're either playing on Netflix or on a mobile account. Oh, but it's also on Steam. This game is kind of confusing. I don't know where this game begins and ends, you know?
Yeah. Also, you can like climb up cliff faces, which is interesting. I think we're going to need to know more about this game in the future, but I'm intrigued.
It seems like you can cooperatively like decorate a place, like decorate your home. You talk to people. There's probably NPCs as well that you can talk to, because I'm seeing way more than... Though I guess I don't know how many multiplayer people, because it looked like there was like 15 or 20 people running around.
Yeah.
Together. So I guess I don't know who would be an NPC and who isn't an NPC here.
I'm guessing none of them are NPCs.
I mean, I guess the spirits, right? Also,
yes,
you're riding Fluffalo. I don't know where you're going with them, though.
Doesn't matter.
Kind of ascend.
You're just going with them. It doesn't matter where.
Ascend. Yeah, it looks cute, but I guess there's not enough information about what you will be doing with your friends. Like it says, express yourself among friends, keep each other safe.
Yeah, it feels like it thinks it's giving you a lot of information, but actually it's really not. Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it's kind of giving Spiritfarer, where it says, as you explore, you'll meet people and spirits who need help. With patience and kindness, they'll begin to reveal more about themselves. It's very Spiritfarer coded, but yeah, I don't know. I need to see more to know what I'm looking at.
Also, as always with multiplayer games, I'm just going to struggle to find the time to play with people. So I wonder if it'll be able to play on your own or whether it's online only, and things will be really hard if you're only playing as one person. Also, it says other players, so maybe it's not people you know. Maybe it's just you randomly get added into a specific village. Make new friends. I don't know. There's a lot. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what comes. what Cody's really been waiting for this whole time is Catchmaker. Embark on a cozy 3D adventure where you catch bugs and match them for perfect romance. Explore a world abuzz with cute critters and help them find their perfect date through playful minigames. Befriend the locals, uncover your past, and embrace your destiny as steward of a magical land. You're a bug matchmaker.
You're helping bugs.
Oh,
find
Catchmaker!
love.
I only just got that.
Oh,
Catchmaker, matchmaker.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So this, when I saw this, I rest in pepperonis to the people on stream that heard me freak out about this, because it's just, I love the idea, like, and the butterfly that you are playing as, or that like you start with, is like, no, I don't. This one has too many legs, and this one is. I don't like this one, and it's just so silly. So I like the idea of like going out and finding insects. I'm trying to think if there were any non-insects, like if it's just arthropods in general. But going out and finding them and bringing them back and being like, do you two wanna love each other? Do you two wanna love each other? And it's like, what is the minimum, what is, like, how are you willing to, what is the word I'm trying to, like, compromise? Yeah. Or how settle, like, I don't know. Yeah. I also just really liked the animations of the bugs as well, even before you get them on their little dinner plate, in their little, like, gosh, what was it, like Lady and the Tramp style dinner. With their, yeah, I don't know. What did you think of it? I kind of was just like losing my mind. I didn't even ask you what you thought of it.
I think it's a very fun concept. I don't. It's definitely not for me. I feel like having to figure out the different preferences of different bugs and like try and put them together just feels like it's gonna, it doesn't scratch my brain in the way that I want a game to. But it's definitely a fun concept, and I see what they're doing with it. It's very clever, and I'm sure lots of people will like it. It's basically a puzzle game, right? Like you're trying to you're using what the bug tells you to try and narrow down the different options and try and match them up, and I think it's fun. And they're combining it with, you have to catch the bugs to match the bugs is a fun thing. Well,
and I think like they all have, there's like all the different ways that they can be matched. Like there's all these different attributes, and you're trying to be like, okay, how many legs, you're trying to figure out like for each one what is their optimal. And then I would think like as you're playing it, you like some will be more like better matched, but then maybe you'll come upon another bug and you're like, oh man, that butterfly would have loved this moth, or something like that,
Yeah. No,
I am intrigued. You have my attention.
That is always the first and hardest thing with a game, is getting someone interested in it. And the final one on our list is called Mandrake. You are the last of the Mandrakes, a sorceress line of gardeners. At long last, you've returned to your family's abandoned home. Make friends, tend your gardens, and put down roots. Fish, gather, and delve in the wilds. Make a place for yourself and uncover the mysteries your family left behind. When we were on the stream, when we were watching this live, I was like, "This is just Rune Factory, right?"
Yeah.
And I still stand by that. I think this is just, it's an interesting, different art style.
Yeah, it describes itself as painterly, and I would agree. Accurate description, 10 out of 10. But like, I guess they also didn't say that you are the Mandrake, so I was really confused about why it was named that.
Right. Yeah.
But like I like the idea of people being like the world is dead and only some people can farm. I guess, is that basically what you're saying, that is Rune Factory? Is that
I don't know, not that aspect of it. It's more like I guess, is there actually combat in this? I was just assuming there was combat, but maybe there's not.
I don't remember seeing combat.
Okay.
It's just
fine.
that like
Not Rune Factory,
nobody knows how to farm. There's a curse in a way that no one knows how to farm except for people in your line.
Okay,
like,
it's
of your family.
It's Harvest Moon One World then. That's what that was, that concept behind that game.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Interesting, I guess. I'm not,
I really like the art style.
I think it's interesting. I don't know if I like it. It's not that I dislike it. It's more like it feels busy. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not drawn to it personally.
Okay.
I definitely see why one would be drawn to it.
Just not you.
Yeah.
That's
water looks weirdly realistic compared to the rest of the game.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that's the paint release style. But yeah, maybe that's just not your bag of tea, and that's okay.
Or it is because I don't like tea. So it is my cup of tea because I don't like cup of tea.
That's wild.
Which bit?
That you don't like tea. Yeah, is that...
Oh, yeah. Yuck. Leaf water. Ugh. Again, we'll keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on all these games as they come out. I don't think so. Spirit Crossing said there's going to be an alpha soon. Catchmaker and Mandrake just say coming soon. I can't remember whether we have anything for Wild Society in terms of a release date. Let's have a look on Steam. They just said to be announced. So
no, but I did wishlist Catchmaker, so listeners, stay tuned. I'll tell you.
I have wishlisted Spirit Crossing because I'm intrigued by it, but I don't know if I'll actually do anything with it. I might try it and see. It does help that I am already Netflix subscriber, so I do just get it. Yeah, we'll see.
I just don't know if I've never like played a Netflix game.
Yeah, there's a few of them. So Monument Valley 3 was Netflix. I think the newest Cozy Grove, which is the other game from these guys, I think the newest Cozy Grove, was it called Camp something? That one was Netflix. Other than that, it's mostly like IP stuff. So there was a Stranger Things game, stuff like that. But they're definitely trying to do more stuff. And obviously it might get more interesting if they do actually buy Warner Brothers, because they're buying the game part of that as well.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other conversation, and who knows what is going to happen with that, because Trump's buddy is trying to buy it as well.
Yeah.
So who knows?
We'll see.
They're offering more money, but for the whole company, whereas the Netflix one is just for some of it, and then they can sell off the rest of it to someone else for even more money. So it's business and politics all mashed up together in many, many dodgy deals.
It's just so fun. What a fun timeline we're in.
Oh dear. All right. We devolved there. Shall we wrap up this podcast?
Sure.
Cody,
we fell into a little bit of a sad.
A bit of a sad.
Reality is not fun anymore. I want to get off the ride.
Cody, do you have anything you'd like to share with the audience?
That Rodent's Revenge is really fun. 10 out of 10 recommend. No.
You can just say no.
Yeah, the answer is no.
All right. You can follow the podcast on Tumblr and Blue Sky at THSPod. You can send us feedback on our website, harvestseason.club. We will take all feedback and any feedback. If you want to tell me I'm wrong, please do. I enjoy finding out that I'm...
I will say, in one of the most recent feedback requests, you said that you wanted, if people wanted to tell you that you're stupid or how you're wrong. And I disagree. Like, I almost legit, like, just messaged you and been like, you're smart. Like, the opposite of that. So we're not here to denigrate ourselves.
Did I say stupid?
I think so.
I probably just meant it as, like, an offhanded like, oh, that's a stupid thing to say or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. I'm not going to believe anyone if they say I'm stupid. I know I'm not stupid.
Okay, good.
I may say stupid things sometimes, and I may do stupid things.
I do think that was the podcast that you started off by saying that you guys were very tired.
I mean, isn't that most podcasts just now?
It is.
I can't even remember what one that was. Was that the last one with Kevin?
Oh, it's going to be so fun if I get a job on the West Coast, because I'm just going to be so far behind.
Oh, no. Disaster. All right. You can also find links on our website. Did I say the name of the website? I can't remember. harvestseason.club. You can find links there as well to everything, including the patreon.com/thspod, where you can get access to our Slack and talk to us there. You can give us feedback there. You can also get access to our bonus podcast episodes. There will be one coming out very soon about the non-farming games of the year. Haven't decided when that one's coming out, because normally what I'd do is I'd release the game of the year episode on the last Wednesday and then the non-farming game of the year on the 31st. But the problem is the 31st is the last Wednesday. So I need to decide, do they come out at the same time? Does the non-farming game of the year come out next year, or does it come out before the game of the year episode?
I feel like they could come out at the same time. That makes sense. We did also record the greenhouse episode first, so it could come out first. We wouldn't say anything in it that would spoil the game of the year episode. Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it out first.
Yeah.
The Saturday before. Maybe. We'll see. No promises. I'm not saying that's a decision made, but maybe I'll do that.
I will promise for him.
Always Codey promising things for me.
And that's why you love me.
I think that's everything. Thank you, Codey, for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, listeners, for listening, especially the people that are apparently still on Twitch.
Oh, or did they say something?
No, but it still says there's 2 viewers.
They're just lurking.
I don't know who's there, but they're not.
Filthy
I know it's
lurkers.
I know it's not Vincent, because Vincent said
you can look
that he was busy.
You can see who's there.
Oh, I can't. It doesn't. What do you mean you can see who's there?
You can see who's there on Twitch.
Can
you go to the top. One of the, it's like the viewers.
Yeah.
There's definitely a way to see it. Okay, let me put this game away. Oh no, I don't know how. Viewers. Twitch. Oh gosh, my computer is like so upset. Twitch. This human. Top right. Stream chat. Community. It's Name.
Wait, how did you know that? How did you see that?
Okay, you go to. Oh my gosh.
Users in chat. Yeah. Hello, Nami.
You can also see so I do it a different way. It's like so there's stream chat, and then to the right of stream chat, there's a little button that says community. And then that shows broadcaster and then the viewers. And it can also show who the mods are and all of that. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Codey, for joining me. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Until next time. Have a good harvest.
Good harvest.
The Harvest Season is created by Al McKinley, with support from our patrons, including our pro farmers, Kevin, Stuart, and Elisa. Our art is done by Micah the Brave, and our music is done by Nick Burgess. Feel free to visit our website, harvestseason.club, for show notes and links to things we discussed in this episode.
And I put my comments and my feedback, because then it reduces the stress of I'm not interesting.
What are you shaking a bottle of water next to the mic?
I'm trying to open my saltines very quietly.
Right, just do it, and then
I did it.
And then start talking again, and I'll cut that out. Do you want to say what you were saying again?
What was I saying?
That you put your comments.
Oh yeah.